Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
What's with you again? Why you again? Why you again?
What?
It's you again.
Well, I'm your recording person.
It's us
We have
again.
the podcast together, Lisa.
I know, Samantha, but you know how usually after we have like a little vacation, we have a little vacation?
From each other.
We didn't have a little vacation.
I think it was a day. Was it a day? Maybe two?
One. It's been one day.
One day in between.
One and a bit of today.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are back at it.
Yeah, I think, you know what? I think we need to let people know.
Tell me.
For those of you who didn't catch the Facebook Lives, because we did a couple of things. We arrived for the very first time. And the whole time we have been driving to Meadow Lake. We arrived before anything opened.
The town,
we arrived,
not even awake yet.
No, we got to our destination in 3.5 hours.
Just like
unheard of.
Just like they say.
It has never happened before.
It's like a myth that I never believed. I'm like, there's no way. I know the in-laws say they do it, but it can't be done.
I have never, ever gotten to Meadow Lake in less than 5.
Ever.
And
don't get me wrong, coming back, we didn't. But going there, we did.
No, we did. Technically speaking, we left Meadow Lake and got to Saskatoon within 3 hours.
Did we?
Yeah, but we just visited with Hilda before we left.
Okay.
So technically, the time that we actually left Meadow Lake to the time we got back to Saskatoon, we did it again.
Samantha, I have to say, and this pains me beyond belief. To have to say that you were 12 minutes early.
Oh, I know.
Right?
To the world. What?
Right? She texts me. I thought you'd be on time because I felt that I had kind of laid the groundwork.
Oh, for heaven's sake. I was going to be on time.
Right? So
whether you threatened me or not.
So I felt that you were going to be on time. So at 10 to 6, when I'm thinking, okay, I guess I should just finish getting ready now because Sam's going to be here in 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
All of a sudden I thought I'd check my phone and you were like, I'm here. And I'm like, holy fuck, what the hell do you mean you're here?
Yeah, 12 minutes to 6.
And I'm like, hey, I don't even got my shirt on yet. I was ready to go. I just need to put my shirt on. But yes, we did. So we got to Meadow Lake, friends of the podcast, before that little town even wakes up. Nothing open. You want to get our groceries first? Sure, not open. Should we just go get our liquor? Yeah, not open.
Nothing.
So what do? I wonder if my mother-in-law's awake.
Yeah, let's go see Hilda.
we got half an hour to kill. Right?
Oh, yeah, it was fun though.
It was so crazy.
But I will say this, Lisa.
Samantha.
The one useful thing about going to the lake with you is I learned how to wake up early on my vacation.
Yes, right? Because the early bird gets the worm.
I don't know why you felt the need to get up at the crack of dawn.
Because that's when my body gets up. It wakes up at 6.
Yes, but I don't have to follow your rules because it's my vacation as well.
I know. And I never once knocked on your bedroom door and said you had to get up. You chose to wake up at 8.
But it was like stomp, 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 stomp. Open a cupboard, close a cupboard. Stomp, 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 stomp. And I'm like, go back to bed.
Never going back to bed. Once I'm up, I'm up. Right? I'm never going back to bed.
Oh.
So I would get a piece of cake.
Yes.
And I would have a little bit of fruit. And then I'd be like, oh, sure looks beautiful out. Thinking you'd probably hear that. And then when there was still no movement, out came the frying pan and it was time to make the bacon.
Yes. And then that's how I woke up the first morning was to the smell of bacon.
Yes. Right? That's a good alarm clock, Samantha.
And then that started your baconaholic.
Are you trying to shame me?
Tendencies. Yes, I'm going to.
You're going to shame me? Is that necessary?
Yes.
Oh.
I think it's necessary.
Fine, go ahead. Shame away.
Lisa?
Samantha.
You should confess now.
Fine, I'm going to confess. I ate way too much bacon, friends. I shamefully ate bacon like it was a finger food. just off the plate. It went from pan to plate. But part of the reason is because I am the world's best bacon cooker. And that makes it even that much better because every piece is so good. It's cooked to perfection.
Yes, that is your claim to fame.
That's my claim to fame. Even you said that I cooked it good. I'm like, thank you.
It was actually pretty good.
I make perfect bacon. I know the slow and steady. I know how to do it. But yes, I ate and I ate and I ate and I ate bacon. And I love bacon.
I know. And I didn't stop you because,
no.
God forbid, why should I stop you?
Don't get in the way of me and my bacon.
No.
Right?
And I would never do that for you. I would never do that.
No. And you know what? I eat it twice a year and it's at the lake. And then I don't really eat it much again.
You break a lot of rules when you're at the lake.
Because I'm on vacation. Thank you very much.
Dessert for breakfast. 5,000 pounds of bacon,
5,000 pounds.
KD, and as much sugar as you possibly can.
No, I think I didn't do too bad with the sugar. Thank you. I ate more fruit than you did.
Well, this is true.
Right? And I would have eaten more Kraft dinner, but one of us can't cook it.
I told you to do it yourself.
You killed Kraft dinner, and I think there's a part of me that thinks you sabotaged it on purpose.
You know what? Maybe.
You said, "Do you like it soupy?" I said, "No." You said, "Oh, good. Me neither." Next thing I know, I need to eat it with a straw. I need a straw.
It was soupy.
It was so disgusting.
All I thought was, I'm gonna never hear the end of this.
It was so nasty. What? It was. I'm like, did you forget to put the cheese in it? Oh no, that's right. The milk just washed it away. Right?
Oh, whatever.
Oh my goodness. So you went from being a rock star Kraft dinner maker last year. I feel when we go back. I was not
a rock star.
Last year you were. I feel when we go back in August, like in a month, that I'm going to teach you. We'll do a tutorial and I'll teach you how to make it.
Oh my God.
Because I made it the next day and it was perfect.
Don't make me. No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you need to do better.
You know what I think I need? You know what we need to do? We need to do for you, Lisa. You need a tutorial on how to use spray suntan lotion.
Oh, that's a low blow.
Would you like to confess what happened to you the very first day, within the first hour?
So here's my issue, right? The first thing, number one, right? Screw you, sunscreen. Yeah, and I mean it, and I'm saying it. Right? And they make the warning label so little you can't read it when you're 52. You can't read what the back of the sunscreen bottle says. So I didn't know that you couldn't spray it on your face.
You maced your own face.
I saw you spray stuff on your face.
It was for my face. I didn't spray it in my eyes.
I didn't mean to spray it in my eyes. I maced my face, friends. I maced my face. I totally maced my face.
And I'm laughing, but she was in a lot of pain.
Oh, I was but who was a good sport? This girl was a good fucking sport. Boy, I was a good sport.
Because what did you do, Lisa?
Humored my father-in-law for the afternoon.
Yes, and then you went on the boat.
So I'm blinded. Let me set the stage. I am literally blinded. I can barely see, let alone open my eyes. I flush them. I go into the bathroom. I flush them. No, nothing's helping, right?
No.
My father-in-law, you want to go on the boat? Of course I do. Because I'm a good daughter-in-law that way. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
We go on the boat. It's a windy day on the boat, right? So and he likes to go fast. Yes. So we're going fast. My eyes are closed. It's bumpy. It's rocky. My eyes are shut tight. And they're just crying because they're in so much pain from the mace in my eyes.
Oh my God.
And he's like looking over and he's like, everything okay? Oh, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Said it's just the wind in my eyes. Just the wind in my eyes. And what's that wind doing, Samantha? That wind is pushing the mace further in my eyes, further in behind my eyes. That's where that wind, that's where that wind is taking it.
Yes. And then you get out. You're like constantly dabbing at your eyes. You wash your face like 5,000 times.
Right? I got my face in the lake. Nothing. I got my face I'm Googling. Thank God it kept saying it won't cause permanent damage. Oh, well, isn't that a blessing?
Yeah, until you had got light sensitive, and I'm like, oh my God.
Right? Then I'm wearing my sunglasses at nighttime. I got them inside the cabin on.
You do. You do.
My eyes are swollen and puffy.
You were a little bit cranky.
I was getting cranky. Went to bed that night, took a cold compress, and at around 4 o'clock in the morning, it felt a little bit better.
Oh
then
my
it seemed
God.
okay for the next day.
And then you did. You seemed okay during the day.
And then it reared its ugly head again at nighttime.
At nighttime.
I'm like, I never even put sunscreen on my face today. Where is this coming from?
I didn't mace myself again.
I didn't even mace my face today. Yet, it's just a gentle reminder to let me know of what you did.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness. I don't recommend that. I don't recommend it at all.
No, I don't recommend it as well.
And then it happened to you somehow. I think you had sympathy mace face.
I did. I had sympathy because I think it was just because it was so hot for 3 days.
And that doesn't help, right? Because sweat stings.
Well, and then I just think it was just dripping into my eyes, and I'm like, this is not, I can't also be part of this. Right? I can't also have broken eye syndrome.
But you know what made it worse? I figured it out. I was thinking about this when I got home. You know what made it worse?
What?
Because I had so much bacon, I had extra salt in my body.
Oh my God.
So I was sweating out more salt than what I would have, I think.
Right? Exactly. You were just aggravating it from the salt from the bacon.
And then, as people know, right? If you've had an eyelash in your eye, you rub your eyelids too much, then the top of your eyelids sore, everything's just sore. I was like, I'm done. Done with you.
Yes. Well, but it wasn't, that was interesting.
It was crazy.
But what else was also interesting was trying to sleep.
Well, one of us, I think, handled it a little bit better than the other.
No, I did handle it. I just took all of the cold packs that we brought up, and I like strategically placed them underneath my armpits and
friends, we're not friends of the podcast. We're not talking about like the gel ones. We're talking about like the hard as rock ones.
The hard as rock.
That's what Sam's using, right? To try and cool down.
Yeah, it worked though.
Well, thank God.
But thinking that we had packed better, we did not.
No, we packed too much.
We packed again, too much.
Who knew? All you needed was a bathing suit and pajamas.
We need a outfit to go in.
Yeah,
to town in.
Yes.
And to drive home, right? And that's it. We need pajamas and a bathing suit.
That's it. That's all that we needed, right?
Oh my God, it was so. I'm just like, again, how did I do this? Like, why?
I didn't need to pack all 5 pairs of panties, right? And remember, one day I said to you, "Not even going to wear them today."
Oh God, yes. Thank you for always announcing when you weren't wearing your underwear.
Whatever, right? I'm like, I don't care. It's too hot. It's too hot.
I know. It's too hot.
Not doing it. I'm not wearing undergarments now. Right?
And again, what did I keep telling you? Don't tell me. I don't care.
I'm telling. That's what I do. I share.
Okay, but as always, oh my God, those goddamn horseflies.
Oh, what is with those guys? Hey, like those guys are just jackasses.
Okay, but we knew this because last year I wore the wrong color.
But I thought it was you. I thought you caused the problem last year.
I did. Well, because I wore the blue shorts, and then Annette told me don't wear blue, and I'm like, okay, I won't wear blue the next time.
But you didn't this time.
No, but they were just horrible. I think it's just an infestation of horseflies when there are no horses.
There's no horses. Found. There's no, like, somewhere along the lines they turned left when they should have turned right. Right? They should have gone to the farm. They came to the lake. They're lost. Yeah. And because they're lost, they're making you pay for it.
Well, and they were very aggressive.
Oh my God. All they want to do is just take chunks of your skin.
And then they're stupid, right?
So they're not the smartest insect in the world, I don't think, those horseflies.
No, because they flew into Betty. You're going to suffocate because I'm not opening the door to let you out.
Right? Because we don't care.
Because we don't care.
We are not trying to save you.
And then they would like swarm us at the cabin door, and we're like, get inside. So sure enough, like the very first day, I think we killed like how many? 10?
Yeah, there was lots.
It was horrible.
And then it brings me to my next question. What is with the fly swatter? Why are we not using something more humane to kill? And don't get me wrong, I hate those guys. I hate those horse flies. But you know what? When it takes you 15 times to kill something, that's
Maybe
not cool. It's
But
not
maybe
cool.
a bad aim. Do you have bad aim?
I don't know. Do you have bad aim? Because it took you
No.
just as long.
No, I was getting good towards the end.
No, you weren't. You were towards the end, but you weren't doing that good, right? Like we're hitting them like 4, 5, 6 times, right? Right? You know, serial killer kills somebody. We give him one shot, he dead, right? We need to find. There needs to be a better invention. As much as I hate the horsefly, I don't think swatting him to death is the nicest way for him to go.
No.
Right?
Okay, but is there a better way to kill a horsefly?
Maybe like the zapper. It's quick.
They were $4.99 at Giant Tiger, Lisa.
Well, I think we need to invest in a couple. Right? Just get it, and then we're just killing them. I think it's more humane.
I think so too. I think if there's a politically correct way to kill something,
Like
perhaps we could
when
find
you're
it.
using the fly swatter and you're hitting so hard that it's coming apart. That's not good. And I'm like, it's not good that it keeps coming apart into 2 pieces. Right? And I don't feel bad for the horseflies because I hate them.
Yes.
But I'm just, as you know me, right? I'm like, seems odd.
It does seem odd.
That we haven't invented something, that we haven't moved further past the fly swatter.
It is a little archaic, isn't it?
Yeah. And then it makes me think, here's the other question. How many people clean their fly swatters? Because we never cleaned it.
No,
It's
we
a
did
dirty,
not.
gross, dead horsefly, and it just sits on the couch. Nobody cares, right? I bet you fly swatters are nasty.
They got guts of a lot of things on them.
We worry about how much feces in a bathroom. I bet you it's got nothing on the fly swatter. Right? I bet you it's got nothing. Poop's got nothing on the fly swatter.
Oh my God, I never thought of that.
And that fly swatter, then it goes away through the winter, still dirty and gross. And because everybody's got a special little hook for it somewhere under their sink. And then we bring it back out next summer, pick up where we left off.
That is totally true.
Right?
Totally true.
Just saying, right?
Oh my God.
Friends of the podcast, take a look at your fly swatter. See if you fall into those categories. And don't try and tell me you clean it, because I'm never going to believe it. I'm never going to believe it.
Oh
but
my God.
You know what I do believe? Wholeheartedly?
What?
I wholeheartedly believe that pool noodle synchronized swimming should be an Olympic event. You saw how graceful I was with the pool noodle. Right?
Yes, Lisa, you were very, very graceful.
Right? Give me a set of nose plugs and a pool noodle. And
you barely dipped your body, your full length of your body in the lake.
Samantha,
you're going to put a little nose clip on and go underneath the water.
I'm going to put the clip on. I'm going to put my hair up in a bun so I look like you, right? Because when you do synchronized swimming, you're supposed to look like everybody else.
Oh my God.
Right? I got to get it looking like a bun and give me the pool noodle and watch me go.
Yes, let's champion that for the next Summer Olympics.
Right? They do rhythmic gymnastics with the ball and the ribbon.
And the ribbon.
Right? It's just kind of like the cousin of that, right? The hillbilly cousin. It's the hillbilly cousin of synchronized swimming. Right? The hillbilly cousin of synchronized swimming is pool noodle synchro. Right? That's what it is.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Right? That's the hillbilly cousin of synchronized swimming. Oh, look who came to the wedding. The hillbillies. They brought their noodles. Right? It's totally that.
It is totally that.
It's totally that, right? Right? They're the ones that are invited, but you hope don't show up. And they did.
And they did. Yes.
Props in hand. Right? Right? Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh. I'm just saying.
That would be so funny.
That would be funny, wouldn't it?
Okay, but there was one day that wasn't spectacular.
Oh.
But it led to the new discovery of Dorintosh.
Dorintosh. In all of its glory.
Yes, we found or went into
a dingy little bar.
Yeah, the Parkland Hotel has a little
Parkland
bar.
Hotel.
And we went in and I'm like, oh, this is the bar I used to work in back when I was young.
I'm like, oh, this is the bar we used to go to when I was in college. Oh, this is the bar that every small town in North America has. Right?
Oh, including taxidermy.
Oh. And then, and not just like, okay, I'll give you
not
one.
Not just one.
I'll give you one deer head. But do we need 15 of them? And then a fish.
And then yes. Though I thought the fish was fake.
Why did you think that?
People
like when they do like catch like a salmon, they mount the salmon.
I know, but it didn't look that spectacularly big, but whatever.
Maybe it wasn't, maybe they were just happy to catch it.
There was a bear skin on the wall.
It was very, taxidermy-ish.
It was very taxidermy.
And then it got us thinking, right? You know, and I get, right? It's like a trophy. I get that, right?
Yes.
But it's an odd thing to do. It's an odd thing to stuff and preserve a dead animal. Because
it is a little strange, yeah.
I get that when somebody passes away, in some cultures, we preserve for a short period of time. And then we let Mother Nature take its course. We don't hang them on the wall.
No.
Right? We don't cut them in half and just display their head. No. We don't do those things. So
why are we
doing that? Why are we doing that with animals? Why are we doing that? Why do I need to see antlers just on the wall?
Well, I think it's to show how great they are at hunting. It's to show the evidence of their hunting ability.
Like at the prize of the hunt?
Yeah, I guess so.
So what? So if I hit a gopher driving, am I to keep it and like frame it? Is it a frame? Is that what they've done? They framed it?
Gophers are not worth the trouble.
I don't understand why any of it's worth the trouble.
But when I was just like, there's a lot of dead stuff hanging off the wall.
A lot of dead stuff.
and then, you know, why do we not taxidermy people?
Why don't we taxidermy people?
Why don't we taxidermy people?
It's that easy to do.
It would be a little creepy though. Like, do you want a full size whoever constantly like around you?
I don't know. Maybe like prop my mom up in the corner. Maybe that would have been a nice thing. I don't know.
No, because I think that's just creepy.
As opposed to half a deer head? Like just the deer from the shoulders up? Like that's
not even the
too.
Shoulder. It really is just the neck and the head.
It's the neck, right? Because wherever they kill it, you can't show that part.
No, you cannot.
I don't know. I didn't understand it. I don't understand the whole taxidermy thing.
Okay.
It seems bizarre.
It is a little strange. It's a very strange thing. But you know what is stranger?
What?
Heinz started a petition to finally put equal number of hot dogs and buns in packages.
I heard about this on the radio today.
Really?
It's on the radio. It's making big news.
Ooh, so are they going to do it? Are they going to change?
I don't know. It's a lot of change, right? It's a lot of change. So the issue seems to be not like, well, I guess I don't think in any world does it match up. Right?
Because what is it? Is it
10 and 12 and 10 wieners? So
10 wieners, 12 hot dog buns.
Yeah.
And all they want is the hot dog extravaganza people, the people who make them.
They don't want 2 leftover buns.
Can they get a bonus pack? Like, is there a bonus 2-packer thing that they can add on?
No, right? Because the problem with the 2 extra buns, so some people look at it as the 2 extra buns are if you blow a bun, right? You know, mm-hmm. Right? When it doesn't stay together, you blow a bun.
Yeah.
Or, you know, maybe you just needed an extra bun for something, some other time. For those people who just would like make it a sandwich, which is weird on a different note. I'm just saying, right? Just saying. That's weird on a different note. But I never really had an issue with it because I just assume you just throw away the 2 buns.
Well,
We just pitch them.
you just pitch them. Okay, so you don't have an issue because you're thinking, I don't care about the last 2.
I don't care. I'm throwing them away. I'm not putting them in the freezer. I'm not keeping them. I'm not carrying them over. I'm throwing them away.
You're just tossing them to the
Tossing them. What would you do?
I probably would toss them as well.
Yeah, like I don't need there to be the same amount.
Are there people up in arms? Like, are there people like...
Yeah, they want the same amount. They're tired of wasting 2 buns.
Wow.
I know, right?
And why is Heinz taking up the cause?
I'm not sure why Heinz is. That I don't know.
I'm super curious about
Yeah,
that.
that I don't know. You'll have to do some research there, Sam. That I'm not quite sure about.
Lisa's done. I don't want to... I'm not doing that part.
I'm not doing that part, right? I'm just giving you my 2 cents. That's all I can do.
All right. Yes, well, you're chock full, so let's do that.
Throw away the buns. Who cares? Be thankful there's buns.
Uh-huh.
Be thankful there's wieners.
Be thankful there is these things, yes.
Be thankful there's a hot dog to eat. Don't we have bigger fish to fry than worrying about 2 leftover buns?
I think so.
Right.
Yes.
Nobody cares about the ends of the bread. We throw those away like it's no big deal.
Oh my God, exactly.
Right? So it's the same, right? Just think of it as the end of the bread. Just get rid of it. That's all I'm saying. Just get rid of it. So when we were at the cabin, we watched the Shark Tank.
Yes.
I felt that was like your first experience with the Shark Tank, which seemed odd.
It wasn't. I just hadn't watched it in a really long time.
Okay. But they talked about, they had people on there and they were trying to promote their, we make slime and take this slime to birthday parties.
Yes.
Right? And I don't think the sharks didn't buy it.
Nope, they didn't. No one invested.
No one. And why didn't they invest?
Because I think that one, they overvalued their company.
Well, there was that, right? There was that.
And 2, slime is easily purchased.
Slime's not new.
And slime is not new. And I think that these ladies were just trying to make it like, I don't know if there was an actual product because they taught you how to make slime.
And they were doing it was like a DIY, make a slime, go to a slime birthday party, which sounds like a lot of fun. But what parent in their right mind is encouraging that activity?
Well, this is true. And I think the big thing is it's not a business.
It's not a business.
It's not a business that can expand because it's about birthday parties.
And then my question becomes, whatever happened to the era of it's messy and mom says no?
Well, true, because that ended a lot of fun stuff.
It ended a lot of fun, right? Right? We all had slime once. Right? Kids growing up in the 80s had slime one time.
Once, that's it.
One time. And one time you got some on the rug or you got some on the couch.
Yeah.
Right? Or mom found your silly putty someplace it wasn't supposed to be.
Oh my God, the silly putty.
Right? And the fun was over.
Yeah, you done.
Right? You're done. You're done. Huh. So it just seemed odd.
And maybe we didn't connect with that one because we are not with people. We don't have
childless.
Kids. We are
right? So maybe
we are childless.
We are childless. So maybe to those with children, maybe they'd be like, "Oh my God, that's such a great idea."
I don't think any mom is thinking slime is a good idea,
right? Just seems. It's like glitter. Why is there still glitter?
Because glitter is horrible.
We had glitter once. Also, we had glitter once.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Right? Glitter and glue. That was a fun activity. One time at home.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's why when we were kids in the 80s growing up, there was no arts and crafts day at home on a rainy day. It was find something to do. Right? There was no, right? We weren't finger painting. We did all those things one time. We didn't paper mache.
Yeah, we only did that stuff at home.
Yeah.
Or not at home, at
school. Right? Or summer camp or something.
Oh, yeah. Summer camp.
Right? But not, you want to paint, it's going to have to be at arts and crafts class, or whatever the hell that was called, art class in school.
Yes, this is true.
Right? You might be able to color.
If you were lucky.
But Samantha, how proud were you of me when I
You
showed
didn't.
you how.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Numerous times.
No, you didn't.
Numerous times I showed you how to make the perfect character board.
And it's not character board.
Right? Because I have mastered the
No, you have
character
not.
board.
No, you
yes, I have.
not.
I didn't have the board.
You
I just had a
used
plate.
styrofoam plate.
Because I didn't
you
have a
hacked
board.
away at some sausage and brought out some crackers. There wasn't a cheese. There wasn't an olive. There wasn't a pickle.
Because it was too hot for those things.
There wasn't a sauce to go with it.
But there could have been.
Your character board sucked.
My character board didn't suck. It just was a basic. It was character board basics 101.
And what I was trying to understand is why wasn't she cutting it normal? But like you came out with like hacked at pieces.
Shade.
And I'm like,
because that's
do you not know how to hold a knife?
Because if I can quote Kelly Ripa, that's fancy that way.
It's fancy.
It's fancy.
Fancy hacking.
Fancy. It wasn't hacking. It was shaving it. I was shaving it.
Not shaving.
And then what did
like,
I? No,
you
yes.
hacked at this poor thing, and I'm like, okay, let's do it that way.
And then what did I say to you? We are not character board compatible because you like big chunks of meat, and I like nice shaved artisanal meat.
Oh, yes,
That's what I
like things looking normal, and you just like to hack it with a knife until it's like
making it look a little bit artsy and a little bit different for you.
You hacked off some sausage and threw some little Britain cracker things onto a styrofoam plate and said, "Here."
Yeah, and said, "Here's your lunch, bitch. Eat it."
Oh my God.
Samantha, I don't agree.
And it's not a character board, it's a charcuterie board. I'm just going to say it one more time.
Right? I couldn't do cheese. It was 36 degrees out, for God's sakes.
Yes,
cheese would have melted.
I was grateful you didn't because I didn't feel like getting sick. So
exactly, right? So I kept you in mind. Thank you.
Oh, you didn't.
Yes,
you
I
were
did.
Like, I ain't doing that shit.
Right?
You were done.
I was like, this is what you get, so shut up. Right? You want a snack? You'll get a snack.
Because you're like, I have to go get everything, so you get what you get.
I'm like, and you want lunch today too? And a snack? Oh my God. Okay. All right. Let me get you. All right. You're like, and maybe like, did you want, so you're not getting cheese with it. No, there's no cheese coming.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah. I just figured your knife skills were like taking a backseat.
They were on point. I was doing something different.
Sure.
I was doing something different.
All
okay.
right.
But guess what we did? We went out and had some birthday drinks with the HHG.
Yes, on Wednesday, I believe.
On the Wednesday, right?
We did. We went somewhere totally different.
Well, because we've been doing that lately, right? Starting off someplace different, not staying there for very long. No.
Realizing we are not these people.
Apparently, none of us like change when it comes to our bar environment. Right? Nobody's wanting change.
Yes, this is true.
Right?
I got harassed by you because I ordered a watermelon slushie.
What the hell is that? It's like, what?
It was the first thing on the drink menu.
And you ordered it. I tried
it was good.
Truffle fries that just tasted like salt and pepper. I think that somebody's scamming somebody with those.
I think so.
That's all I could taste. She's like, HHG, you don't taste the truffle? First off, I don't know what the truffle is to know what it tastes like.
Exactly.
Second off, I just taste pepper. Like, they taste good. I like them. But they just taste like pepper and salt.
Yes.
You know?
And they had, what, wasn't wine on sale or something?
Yeah, they had wine on sale. But they had like the good wine.
Yes. So we found out when you both tried to stand up.
Right? The good wine hit your girls a little quicker than the cheap wine does. It's like, whoa.
And you were both
even
like
3 glasses.
I know, and you're both like, "What's going on?" And I'm
what
like,
is
"It's
happening?
better. It's better than the other stuff you drink."
It's like, wow, right? 3 good glasses to like 12 crappy glasses. Right? So crazy. That feeling was so. I'm like, what is going on? And I'm like, did somebody slip me something?
No.
That's what it felt like.
It just was too uptight there.
Oh, it was uptight.
Yeah, it was uptight.
It was uptight, right?
And I'm like,
does that mean we're not classy?
no, I don't think so. I think we can do that, but I think, it's not really your scene.
Or your scene.
It can be my scene.
No, it could be my scene just as easily as it's your scene. Thank you very much. Right?
It's okay. Let's be honest. It's Michelle's scene.
It is the HHG scene. We're just trying to fit in her world in hopes of being invited to more places.
And I'm like, oh God, we probably didn't show up well here.
We probably did not present well. We probably failed. I think we failed. Right? So we are her B team.
Well, you know what? To be honest, I was like, it's like I feel like I've never been out anywhere because I was like looking at the menu and then Michelle's salad came and I'm like, I'll have what she's having. And I'm like, oh my God, who am I?
Right?
I'm like, what the?
I know, right?
Yes, I do know how to act when I'm in public.
That's too funny. But that was a good time. It was a good time.
Yeah. And you got presents and everything.
Yeah, presents and everything. It was very nice. I was so appreciative.
And what did I give you, Lisa?
You gave me a virtual luncheon with Anne Murray.
Yes, it's for 3 full hours on
Can't wait.
Saturday the 31st.
I'm so excited. So you'll probably have to send me the link.
I got it today and I will forward it to you.
Oh, good. I'm so excited. Can't wait. I'm so excited.
Oh my God. Oh.
I know. Right? Because I get to ask a question. I get to come up with a pre-asked question.
Yes.
You know what it's going to be?
Send it in.
You know what it's going to be?
What?
Will you come on our podcast?
No.
Yeah, I'm asking it. Yes, I am. Yes, I am going to ask that question.
Oh my God.
Right? Because won't that be awkward, her saying no?
It would be very awkward.
Be awkward, wouldn't it?
Can't wait.
Right? Because I'll have to word it in a way of like, so we have a mutual friend, Jan, and our friend.
God.
Right? Yeah, it's going to be a long question. It's going to be a long-winded question.
Oh God. I just remember when we had to wait in line at the other bookstore
to get
in this town for you to get to talk to Anne Marie.
Yeah. Right? 'Cause she's my girl. Because she is my heart. That's what she is.
And that's when we faked everybody out because someone in line actually looked like a younger Anne Marie.
Yeah, totally did.
That was so weird.
That was so weird. It was kind of a little bit creepy.
A little bit creepy.
But
people
good times.
thought that you would actually
was chumming around.
Yeah.
And I was not.
No, you were not.
No, I was not. But never know after this when she comes onto the show.
Oh, there you
right?
go.
I'm going to at least ask because you know what? You know my deal. You know my rule, right? If you're going to say no, you're going to say no. Right? Be like, oh, okay. I guess my heart's broken now. Right? I'll role play it. We'll role play it beforehand.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
We will.
All right. So Facebook Tuesday. Thank you, everybody. Everybody has an opinion about a French fry.
Everybody does, right? They were quick.
And oddly enough, sweet potatoes, you're out.
The world does not love sweet potato as a fry. Right? Yes,
someone stated a very interesting case for the sweet potato.
Was it Sandra? I don't remember. I think it might have been.
Yeah. And I was like, good try. It's not a potato.
Not a potato. No, it's a side dish at Thanksgiving.
Yes. And shoestring, apparently, not a fan.
I love a good shoestring.
Ugh. It's a waste.
Oh.
It's not even a potato.
You guys in here, it needs to be a beefy potato. I'm like, oh, yuck.
At the very least.
I think I liked Mary Beth Martin's comment about the tater tots. I'll wait till I'm in the nursing home.
Yeah.
I appreciated that. I thought that was good. All right. Always a quick comment, that gal. Yeah.
Yeah. And Christine had a really interesting, I need some clarification. And I'm like, oh, guys, it's just a potato.
Just a potato, right? But a lot of people didn't like the tracks either. The waffle fry.
No. Yeah. If I'm going to be a purist about potatoes, because I am the expert.
The potato connoisseur.
Yes. I would prefer a home cut French fry with the potato peeling still on. because I like my French fries that way.
Yes, you do.
I don't mind a thick cut fry. I don't mind a steak fry, but they got to be done in a certain kind of way. They kind of have to be
never done. They're never done.
I know, but that's because they have to be gooey on the inside, but still crunchy on the outside.
Oh, yuck.
But shoestrings, ugh.
I like shoestring.
It's a waste.
Can't help it.
It's a waste of time.
I don't think it is, but apparently only I didn't think it was. Right? But I don't really have a huge affiliation to potatoes.
No.
Or to French fries, so
no.
So people hating shoestring didn't hurt my feelings because I have no real feelings attached.
Well, and then when we were at the fun place in Dorintosh, Parkland Hotel, we tried their food, and I had the poutine, and they had the real cut French fries, and I'm like, you're officially in my books.
Yeah, they had good poutine and possibly the best tasting chicken wings I've ever had.
I know.
They were so good.
They were so good with the little zinger attached.
Yeah, they were so good. I can't wait to go back and try them again.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's Wednesday. That's Facebook Tuesday for you folks. I hope you enjoyed the Wednesday Would You Rather.
I think people did.
Lisa, because
I think people did.
Trying to throw everybody a little bit like, what would you do?
I know, right? I know. I think you got them thinking.
Okay, so guys, we post stuff every day on Facebook. We post stuff every day on IG. And Lisa is twittering like she's a bird.
I Twitter.
She tweeters. So we want you to join us. We want your friends to join us. So bring them to the podcast. We just ask that you download and subscribe to I Shake My Head. It can be on any podcast platform. That's cool with us. We are Podbean, so you could go to Podbean and do it there. But really, any podcast app, download, subscribe to us so we know that you're listening, because we want to know if you're interested in what we're talking about. Right, Lisa?
That's right, Samantha.
All right.
Absolutely.
You can find us on I Shake My Head, ismhead.podbean.com. And you could go to pod.link/ISMH. It's just another podcast app thing where you can download podcasts. So there's that as well. And if you like what we do, if you like what you hear, you could support us through Patreon or Podbean Patreon for as little as $2 a month. And you could, help us. We pay for different venues like Podbean and StreamYard and all that kind of fun stuff. So if you'd like to participate in that, that would be great. Patreon is patreon.com/IShakeMyHead. And Podbean, just go to Podbean, find our podcast. Over My Face apparently is a money bag, right, Lisa?
That's right, Samantha. Punch it.
And then you're good to go. Threadless, we have merch. We got merch.
Buy some merch if you want some merch.
Lisa, what do we got?
We got mugs, we got coffee cups, we got water bottles, we got t-shirts, we have stickers, we have face masks, which soon we won't need.
Yes.
We have a shower curtain.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm just saying, it's there for you.
Okay. You can go to ishakemyhead.threadless.com and everything is there for you. And we are also part of the Podfix network. So there's lots of great podcasts on there. Take a look. We're on there. So if you don't want to download a podcast app, you can go to the network and listen to us and a whole bunch of other people as well. Right, Lisa?
That's right, Samantha.
Okay. So Wendy, my girl. You know my girl, Wendy.
I know your girl.
I was watching her the other day.
Were you?
Yes. Wendy did a shout out to Kelly.
Well, I know that there was something where Kelly mentioned Wendy a while back on her show.
Yeah. They're going to hang out.
Yeah.
Kelly has Wendy's number because at the time Wendy didn't have her phone.
Really?
Our two worlds colliding.
Interesting, hey?
Kelly and Wendy. They're going to hang.
I want to see that.
They're going to be buddies.
I think that'll be interesting.
I think it'll be fun.
I think it'll be some good stories, probably some good IG stories coming out of that, I would imagine.
I would hope so.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
keep me posted, Samantha.
And she called it out on the air. So she was like reaching out to Kelly through her show the other day. And I'm like,
Right? Because they're both like, what are they? Both like New York girls or something.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool. That'll be cool.
Super cool.
So the other day, HHG sends me a picture of a text message for an Airbnb, I guess, that her sister has or something.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes the HHG is bad with autocorrect. Right? Sometimes she's in her car and she uses Siri, so you just get like a message that's just a bunch of mumble.
Okay.
Right? And it's like you try and decipher, right? It's something that you just try and you don't call her on the carpet on it. You just try and figure it out, right? Like today she sent me one and my response back was, you had to walk to work? And then it was like, no, I had to drive Rael to work. Okay, I got none of that from that whatsoever. So every now and then I do have to ask for clarification because I'm like, I can't fake that. I can't fake it. So anyway, so she, I guess somebody booked this Airbnb sighting.
Uh-huh.
And I guess the HHG must be the person who deals with the bookings.
Okay.
I'm assuming. Anyways, I guess at the end of it all, right, the end of the formalities, right, the people book their dates, What does she put? Can't wait to eat you. And then she puts at the bottom when she sends it to me, goddamn autocorrect. And I was howling because I thought that is the funniest thing because she would never check it, right? And you imagine a perfect stranger, can't wait to eat you.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh, HHG.
So that could go one of two ways.
It could be interpreted very oddly. Very, very oddly, right? Right? You know, it's a little bit awkward. It's a little
odd. She's going to get reported to the police, eh?
Right? Exactly, right? Little Silence of the Lambs-ish. Right? Having a friend for lunch.
Oh my God. Yuck.
I know.
Oh my God.
Isn't that so funny?
Yeah.
I had to laugh. You know what? We got the Summer Olympics coming up, right?
Yes.
So I like the Olympics. I'm always invested. I've decided that at one point in my life, I was an Olympic hopeful. In gymnastics.
And how do you come to that conclusion, Lisa?
Because I remember being a little girl and doing really, really good with my somersaults. I could do somersaults really, really good. I could do like, what was that other thing? A cartwheel? Not as good, but I was practicing, right?
Uh-huh.
And I too, had I followed through and kept up with the routines.
Yes.
I took gymnastics, Samantha, when I was little. And I remember having to do a routine with my friend Marnie Petter. Do you remember the song, was it Sky Rockets in Flight, Afternoon Delight?
Yes.
We did a little floor routine to that.
Did you know?
Yep. And I don't talk about my gymnastic days very often because I hated them.
Your gymnastic days.
My gymnastic days, right? I think I was like 5 or 6 maybe. And, but I remember I could do a somersault.
Uh-huh.
And a darn good one.
So you think because you could do a somersault
I may
moderately well.
I may have just missed my calling because I gave up too soon. So kids out there, if you're listening to the podcast, don't give up on your dream too soon. Just because you hate gymnastics doesn't mean you can't be a gymnast.
Oh, dear God.
Right?
Lisa?
I'm just saying.
Just because you could do a somersault does not mean you're going to be an Olympic hopeful.
Well, I don't know. We will never know now, will we?
Yes, we just have speculation galore.
Right? We will never know for sure. We will never be able to prove that theory, Samantha.
Yes, because I do believe back in our day, because we are the same age,
yes.
We all did a little gymnastics when we were young.
I think you had to.
Yes, so I was pretty awesome at a cartwheel, so perhaps I would have given you a run for your money.
Maybe, but you too gave up. But you abandoned it and moved on.
Yes.
Right? I'm just saying, I may have given up too soon. Right? I'm a little bit large for a gymnast, but
You're a
But I
little
didn't-
top heavy for
I'm a little top heavy for a gymnast, but maybe means I could roll really well,
Yeah, maybe.
right?
Gravity just takes
because
you
I'm like
there.
a weeble, right? Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Oh my God.
I'm just
Yes,
saying.
that's it.
That's kind of me,
Oh my God.
right?
Okay. Yes.
I just want to get that out there.
Okay. Well, so you were almost going to try a dill pickle wing the other night.
I was, and I'm contemplating a dill pickle beer.
Yes. Where did we see that?
Remember, we heard it on the TV at Minhot.
Yes,
Breweries.
Minhas or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So I saw taco flavored pickles.
Taco flavored.
Yes. I saw it on the Wendy show. It was
How do you
trending
make
food.
how do you grow a pickle
Okay.
to be a taco?
Shush. I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Okay. So apparently all you have to do is you get a jar of pickles, you get some taco seasoning, you throw the taco seasoning into the pickle jar, you shake it around, you let it soak overnight, boom, you got taco pickles.
Really?
Yes. But apparently the ranch pickles were a bigger deal. So you do the same thing. You just get some ranch dressing in a package, you dump it into the pickles, you shake it around, you leave it overnight, boom, you got ranch pickles. Apparently,
I don't know.
Yes, apparently it's a thing. It's a trending food thing. Ranch pickles, and now people have started trying the taco thing.
Really?
I think,
So-
no offense, people, the pickle's a freaking pickle.
So any packet of spice
Yes.
thrown in.
Throw it in.
And then you got
You
some
could
in
have Kool-Aid pickles. Oh my God, that would
That's
be
been
so
done.
weird.
I've read about that. People do that already. They do that with the spears, pickle spears.
Okay. Lisa, I got big news for you though.
Okay, what? Tell me.
Bigger than the taco pickles.
Oh, really? How? Oh, I'm surprised.
I don't.
Bigger than the ranch pickles?
Yeah, I know. TLC is finally counting on after 11 seasons.
Oh,
Finally.
hallelujah.
I know.
Why do you think this is? This is because everybody hates the guy? Everybody
Maybe.
hates Josh Duggar, right? Because Josh Duggar because he got in trouble again, right?
Yes. Ugh.
Right? Because he's still in trouble, right? They've just let him out on bail or something.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. I think they've run their course.
I think that the whole family hates each other.
I think so.
I think all the sisters that were part of the show are all seeing the light and understanding that this is just a weird cult that they've been raised in. And TLC, shame on you for probably letting it go on as long as you did.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I think that once, like, in my opinion, once the behavior of any of the family members got bad,
Yes.
that should have probably been the end of the whole empire.
I agree.
Right? Because, again, why are we rewarding bad behavior?
Well, and to be honest, like, are you surprised that they all kind of have changed their way of life? Like, once you get exposed to
life outside of the compound.
outside the compound, things change.
It's funny how cults have a way of doing that to you.
Yeah.
Right? So, I don't know. The Duggar cult, hopefully now, is finished.
Yes, I think
right?
so.
And we don't have to keep hearing about them in the People magazine.
No, I think we're done with them now.
Right? Until Josh goes to jail for being a child molester.
Oh, God, please.
Right?
Okay.
I don't know. It's weird, but I think that's good news. I think only good comes from that.
Yes.
Maybe next, the Sister Wives, here's hoping.
Oh, God.
Right? Can they be
Yes.
next, please? Can they be the next show that gets canceled? Right? Come
Didn't I
on.
just learn something about being a Mormon the other day when we were watching TV at the cabin?
Oh, yeah, but what was it? Oh, I think your comment was you didn't realize how weird they were.
They were really weird.
It was
too.
really that they're bizarre too. Seemed bizarre.
Yes.
Right? They seemed bizarre because we were watching Bill Maher's Religulous.
Yes, and I have to thank Bill Maher for that.
Right? He exposed you to the Mormon world that seemed a little bizarre.
It was very bizarre.
Right? And hopefully if we're offending anybody, not our intention, how it was presented seemed bizarre.
Yeah, it did. He did a very interesting job of presenting it.
So if somebody can explain it so it's not bizarre, I'm always willing to listen.
Yes.
I just don't know if it can be done.
I don't know.
Samantha, I have a question.
Yes, Lisa.
rice. R-I-C-E. Just
Yes.
plain old rice.
Yes.
Is it seasonal?
No.
Why is it neglected? Why does the world neglect rice?
I don't think
When was the last time you ate rice?
Today.
When did you have it?
For supper.
Do you normally eat rice?
Yeah, I do actually.
I never eat rice.
Well, that's your problem then.
How often do you eat rice?
I would say maybe like once a week.
Are you eating rice because it's quick to put in the microwave?
Yeah, because I buy the Bistro Express, so it's like 90 seconds and it's yummy rice.
It's kind of like fake rice.
No, it's not fake.
It's kind of fake.
Oh my God. Just because I don't put it in a pot and boil it does not make it fake.
You're not boiling the rice like you're supposed to boil the rice. So
fine. I'm not a purist when it comes to rice. Whatever.
You're not, right? You're just taking the shortcuts.
That's my life.
Okay, I'm just saying, right? I feel that rice gets neglected.
Well, I am not neglecting it, so you should just take full responsibility for that.
Because we don't ever eat rice.
Well, that's your problem.
I know, right? And I miss it. I miss rice. I miss a good rice in my life.
Put it back on the grocery list. You'll buy it.
We have it in the house.
Well, then eat it.
Never think of it.
Because you're boiling it. If it was quicker, you would eat it.
It doesn't get much quicker than 5 minutes in a pan.
90 seconds in a microwave.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't need to do it like that.
Oh, Lisa. Let's just go into your fun for the podcast. Guess who's got questions? Lisa's got questions. It's Lisa's Question Corner.
Samantha, I got some more questions.
You know what? I spent all weekend, so many days, and you had so many questions. I'm questioned out. How can you have more?
Because that's just how I live my life. That's how I learn. So when we were en route coming home from our trip, I think were we by a Walmart?
Yes.
Yes. And I saw a sign and it said bedding plants. And
Yes.
It got me thinking, what's a bedding plant?
It's a plant you put in a bed.
What do you mean? What type of bed? Like a bed? Where plants have beds?
Yes, they have it's like when you put them in the ground, that's considered a bed. It's like
ground is a bed?
It's an area. They're bedding plants.
Don't all plants go in the ground?
Yes. I don't know. These are different. They're perennials. I don't know. I'm not a gardener.
So you don't know the answer?
No, basically I don't.
Okay, that's what I'm getting from you. Right?
Get off me.
I'm just saying, that's what I get, right? That's what I thought. I didn't think you'd know it, but you started thinking you were going to be a show-off.
Oh, my God.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
In true Samantha fashion at the lake, we started a movie halfway through. One of us had seen it before, one of us never had. So my question, Samantha, is, what is the secret life of bees? Anyone? Bueller? Because I saw the honey part of bees, but I never watched enough of the movie to know what the secret life of the bees is.
Well, here's hoping somebody has a question or an answer to your question.
The title of the movie that we watched halfway through.
It was a great movie, though.
Well, the last half of it was really quite good. I was enjoying it. And then I'm just there's a lot of unanswered questions.
A lot. Yes, there were so many unanswered questions.
Right? Ready? I have one more question for you.
Okay.
How do ducks know where to make their home?
I don't know, but we saw ducks at the lake.
We saw ducks at the lake. We see ducks in a puddle. We see ducks thinking that they're in a lake and it's not a lake. It's just water that hasn't dried up on the side of the road yet. You think there's some ducks that are smarter than other ducks?
Potentially.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So that's what I wonder. How do they know where to make their home? And where is their home, really? Because the ducks at the lake, they're always on the move. Going. Right? They never just stop, enjoying life. They're always on the go.
Well, maybe they're just on permanent vacation. So they have vacation spots where they go to.
Oh, maybe. I never thought about that.
Yeah, see?
Maybe.
Right?
I don't know.
Because the ducks, the mama duck and all her little ducklings were with her on the lake. And she was like, we're going for a swim, kids.
Right? It's like, get in the car. And off they went. They were all for a swim. Then they were running along the beach.
Yeah,
Right?
So they were just hanging out, having a vacation too.
I guess, right? And I'm like, I wonder where their home is.
Well, they're definitely not staying there for winter because that's too cold for a duck.
Well, I think it gets frozen too, right?
Gets a little too cold.
Yeah. Those are my questions this week.
Ugh.
Yeah.
2 of them had to do. I couldn't answer any of them. That's okay.
You really can't answer any of them this week.
Lisa,
Samantha.
I'm gonna date you right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna date how old you are.
Okay, you're older, but sure.
St. Elmo's Fire is 36 years old.
Wow, hey?
Who was your favorite Brat Packer?
Andrew McCarthy.
What?
Andrew McCarthy.
Not Rob Lowe?
No, not in
God.
Andrew McCarthy. Rob Lowe of all time, yes. Right? Because he weathered much better.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. But I loved Andrew McCarthy in the 80s. Right? He was like the perfect guy.
He was pretty cute, but he was always so skinny.
He was skinny.
He's very skinny.
You liked Rob Lowe?
I did.
I knew somebody who liked Jed Nelson. I'm like, who likes him?
Who likes
Ew. He's got big nostrils. It's not a very good selling feature in my world.
Not a very good one.
Interesting. Okay, You know what else is interesting? You know
what?
Pete Davidson from Saturday Night Live?
Yes.
Okay. He's a bit of an odd duck, eh?
Yes.
Bit of an odd guy. He's getting all of his tattoos removed. And he says it's a 2-year process.
I heard about it.
Wow.
Yeah,
hey?
Wendy was talking about it today on our show.
Was she?
Yes. And she said it was going to take over 2 years, and I'm like, that is intense.
Yeah, because his whole body's covered.
That's so crazy.
And he said, when I read about it, he said that he's made a lot of bad choices and he wants them removed.
Oh.
And I'm like, you know what, dear Pete, hopefully in hindsight now, before you act out and get inked up, you just think about your choice first.
Before you get inked up.
Right? Before you get all inked up, think about your choices.
Listen to Lisa.
Right? I got no ink. But that must be painful, hey?
It's going to be painful to take it off.
Yeah. And
because they laser it off. It's like burning your skin.
Yeah. Right. And expensive, but he got the cash.
Huh.
Yeah. Do you know what, you want to know something that's kind of funny that Mike and I do? Sometimes whenever we find it on the PBS, we'll watch the Antiques Roadshow. I don't know.
You're officially 102.
I know, right? I remember being a teenager and my mom and dad would watch it and the rage that I would get that that's what they were watching.
Yes.
Because it was the worst show in the whole wide world. I love it because it's so interesting. I'm like, oh my God, I became my mother.
Yes, you did.
Right? I just became my mother. Yeah. You ever watch it?
Like only if it's the only thing on the TV, which never really happens. So
and somebody has a gun to your head. It's cool.
You and Mike watched the new Westminster dog show. You don't even have a dog.
I know, but we love dogs. We love all the dogs. We love all the dogs on the show. Right?
It's so weird.
I know, right? Sometimes we watch some weird shows.
Oh, okay. So Did you read comic books?
Yep.
Okay. Do you remember Archie and Jughead?
Absolutely.
Which one? Archie or Jughead?
Well, you know what? I kind of like Jughead, but I seem to lean toward reading the Archies.
Huh. Yeah.
But I liked the character of Jughead.
And isn't it funny that you automatically disliked Betty or Veronica?
Yeah, right. Because okay, which one was it? Veronica was kind of the rich one, wasn't she?
Veronica was the rich one.
Right. She was the dark-haired one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody liked Betty.
Yeah. So you automatically didn't like Veronica for all the, and
all the stereotypical reasons.
Yeah. And then.
And it's a comic. It's a cartoon.
But I mean, like, this is how people, like, this is how you get taught stuff, right?
I was envious of Richie Rich.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because look at his life.
But weren't both girls trying to get Archie at one point?
Yeah, and that was funny, right? Because back then, nobody liked the ginger. Right? Ed Sheeran hadn't been around to make gingers cool yet. right?
That's true.
Nobody liked Ginger, right? Especially when there was Reggie. Reggie was like a nice dark-haired cartoon.
Yeah.
Right? There was Moose, but nobody would have liked Moose either.
Do you think that Happy Days was based off of the Archie and Jughead comics?
No, I don't think it was, but I can see. I think back then you had to have a Ginger.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right? And people liked Richie because he was Richie.
True.
They liked his personality.
They like his personality.
Right? Yeah. I think that's what they liked about Richie. I liked Chachi, so.
Yes, we know.
Right? On my bedroom, anywhere I could find him, he was there.
Anywhere,
that's where he was. So when I came back from our vacation, you know how you're moving?
Yes.
And I'm not.
Yes.
I don't think. Yet, oddly enough, over the weekend that we were away, we have downsized.
Again?
We have done some downsizing.
Oh my God.
Yep. We have done some downsizing.
Does he need to come over to my place to like get through his like throwing out because he loves to throw out stuff?
Maybe we're moving. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe we're moving. I'm afraid to bring it up, right? Because it's a hot topic.
Okay.
It's heavily debated. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's not.
Okay.
Right? So I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. Kind of weird, hey? Okay, we had a funny conversation about seafood.
Yes, we did.
And we realized you and I don't love a lot of seafood.
We don't. And I thought for sure that you liked all like the fancy stuff.
No, I only like shrimp.
That's true.
Right?
And salmon.
And I like salmon, right? That's because of the lemon. And that's because of the lemon. And shrimp is primarily because of either lemon garlic butter or because of seafood sauce, right?
Yes.
Those are pretty much it. But
that's it.
We had a funny conversation and we both feel very strongly that if you aren't a seafood lover, you have to justify that to people.
You do, because people don't understand why you don't like lobster or scallops or all that kind of fancy schmancy.
Oh, you've never had it cooked properly for you. I don't want it cooked properly for me.
I don't want to see the green stuff that comes out of a lobster tail. Like, I have no interest in that stuff. And, ugh.
Like, I don't want to eat the oyster. That's disgusting.
And
if I want to eat something that's runny and snotty, I'll go back to being 5.
Yeah. Like, I don't mind crab, but it's a lot of work.
I don't want crab.
Yeah. But you do have to justify when you don't.
You have to justify, right?
When you don't like seafood. And it's like, why
you get
is
this.
that?
You get this. You don't like scallops? No, I don't like scallops.
No, I don't. Bleh.
Never tried them, but I know I don't like them.
Yeah.
Right? That's all
I do
I'm
like
saying.
escargots. That means I like snails, so.
That's gross and disgusting. Keep that to yourself. You shouldn't go around telling people that because now I'm judging. now I'm judging.
Oh, and I like mushrooms Neptune. I really enjoy.
Yes, you do enjoy that. That's why when we go to the keg, we're not appetizer compatible.
We are not.
No, right? Because anytime there's mushrooms, it's like you're on your own. Right? This is not do you want to split an appetizer type of night?
Oh, it is not.
Nope. You know.
Okay.
Not
Lisa,
Neta.
I need you to focus. I need you to be with me for this next bit.
Okay.
Because it's my bit.
I know it is, and you love your bit.
All right. Lisa, it's things you ought to know. All right. It's everything you needed to know about a horsefly.
Oh, God, just when I thought we were done. All right.
Horseflies are attracted to movement.
We weren't doing a lot of moving.
No. Apparently, they are also attracted to dark moving objects.
Huh. So they're attracted to my tan.
Apparently.
Okay. Makes a little bit more sense now.
Here's another fun tidbit. Female horseflies are the ones that bite.
Ooh, they're little bitches.
Yeah.
Little bitches. Nice.
Oh, and I'm like, yeah, why not?
Nice.
Horseflies inject bacteria when feeding.
That's disgusting.
Isn't that gross?
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
So, apparently they thrive in moist environments.
Okay, first off, moist. Yuck. It's gross. Now we're sounding dirty and gross.
Moist.
Yuck.
So maybe that's why they like the lake.
Maybe. How about, maybe, I guess.
And apparently horseflies carry swamp fever,
Ew.
but it only affects horses, not humans.
Oh, good. Well, not good for the horses, but good.
No.
Ew, I hate those guys.
Yeah, and the more I read about horseflies, the more I was like, why do they exist again? And let's go back to the question.
Why? What is their purpose? Right? What is their purpose?
Other to be super annoying.
I think that's all that they are.
That's it.
That's good, Samantha. Good. Good.
Lisa, do you have an I shake my head?
I do. My I shake my head is you.
Oh, stop it.
It is. I shake my head. Friends of the podcast, I don't know how this happens, but it happens. I shake my head at Sam and how after 10 hours of sleep, she can still wake up tired.
Yes.
You wake up, you emerge tired. I emerge. Morning. You emerge. Right?
Give me coffee. Where's coffee?
It takes you half an hour to not hate all things. I'm like, how does this happen?
Oh, this is true.
Right? Like, I shake my head. I've done it. I've shaken my head at you and mornings for years.
Yes, I know.
I'm like, because you have all the classic symptoms of, did you have a shitty sleep? No. Odd.
No.
Right? Do you feel sick? No. Odd.
I am just awake.
You are just awake and mad about it. Right? And mad that you are.
I am mad that I'm here.
I'm mad that I woke up. That's exactly it.
Okay, well, I got one about you, so you just be quiet now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My I shake my head is about Lisa and her weirdness around bread and bun dates. You would not eat those poor buns after the July 4th date.
I ate them till the 3rd.
Or the cinnamon buns that were delightful.
No, I only ate them until the 3rd because they're best before the 4th, which makes me think they're good on the 3rd, not so good on the 4th.
And I'm like, go find something else. But apparently you couldn't.
I couldn't.
There was nothing past the 4th.
Everything ended on the 4th. The fruit ended on the 4th. The meat ended on the 4th. I'm like, as of the 4th, we have no food to eat here. That's why thank God there was Dorintosh.
Thank God there was Dorintosh.
Right? Because I'm like, as of the 4th, Sam, there's no food left.
It is so hard to go grocery shopping with you. And I'm like, I know what this is like. And why am I always
that so hard?
So annoyed by you.
You got so annoyed because I'm like, remember I kept making you touch the bread? Just touch it. Give it a quick touch.
Yes, she made me touch bread. And I'm like, I'm not the weird one here. Stop making me touch bread.
Touch it. So good. So good to touch.
So weird.
I'm just saying, right?
So weird.
I like it when it says best before, I take it at its word.
Yeah, but it's best before. It's a suggestion.
No, you know what? I'm taking it as the God's honest truth.
I ate the cinnamon bun after the due date and I was fine.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
It
did not taste, you microwaved it, so it did not taste as good as it did 2 days earlier.
Fine.
It was getting stale. Which means it's not as good as it was.
Ugh, stop.
That's what that means. Samantha, I think we can say that we both have some odd things. And there's some things that both drive us crazy.
Yes.
Right?
But I was still 12 minutes early.
Yeah, you were. Let's see if you are the next time. Right? You were. I gave credit where credit was due.
Thank you.
Yeah. Right? I appreciated that. However, the one time in the 22 years of friendship.
Yes, of course. Because now I have to multiply my success rate.
Yes, right.
In order for you to believe me.
Yeah, so it's not really a winning record.
Okay.
But I'll give you the win.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay.
I will do that.
Oh, well, that's it, folks.
That's another wrap, Samantha.
Yes. We just want to thank John for putting our podcast together and cutting out the stuff that we don't want on occasion.
On occasion, right?
Our technical difficulties most of the time.
Yes, exactly.
Remember to check out our social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And remember to download and subscribe.
Exactly. And I think that's all I got, Samantha.
Okay, good.
Anything else?
No, I'm all right.
All right. Always a pleasure.
It should be.
This has been a transmission of the Podfix Network. For more about this show and other great Podfix programs, go to podfixnetwork.com.